supporting our troops and veterans.
The organization sends care packages to currently deployed units of all military branches, while also supporting our veterans here at home.
It is just so extraordinary to see all of these organizations doing so much for our veterans and all of our service members, whether they've served or they're still serving, and to come out in full force today to show all of you guys just love and support.
It's always amazing the groups that come out and join us.
Even seeing all the high schools here today, too, and playing their band music. It's just amazing. All right, right here, we have the Paralyzed Veterans of America's Texas chapter.
The organization proudly serves disabled veterans from South Texas for over 46 years.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. They have been working to improve the lives of veterans and all Americans living with disabilities since 1972. Thank you, guys.
Thank you much. And there's some of our veterans on the float.
And next up, we have the veterans of Foreign Wars Post 8790 with the Texas Honor Guard and Elvis.
Yes, but look in front of it. There's a white car that they brought along, and in front of that is our District 4 commander, Steve Benavides, and Steve commands all the VFW posts in Harris County.
Put your hands together,
Steve,
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here today, Steve. The VFW Post 8790 is one of Houston's strongest and oldest veteran organizations, advocating on behalf of the veteran community and organizing key social events.
Yes, the VFW has been around since 1898. And of course, the mission of the VFW is to foster comradeship among U.S. veterans for all conflicts and all services. They advocate in behalf of all veterans.
And Alan, you missed it, but they were all waving hello to you.
Ah, see, I'm busy reading.
All right, so now it looks like we have the Houston Police Department Honor Guard.
Oh, Buddy Grantham. Yeah, he was on the 8790 float, right? Yes, City of Houston Honor Guard, and they always do an excellent job for us. We're always proud to have them.
So HPD's Guard has actually trained at Arlington's National Cemetery with the U.S. Army's Old Guard.
That's a remarkable place. I was up there 2 weeks ago.
Mayor Sylvester Turner on the float.
Yeah, there he is.
Hi, Mayor.
Good to see you.
Green. Several others. Say hello.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Some of the city council.
We saw them earlier this morning at the Veterans Ceremony sitting on stage. Houston Police Department.
And here's the City of Houston float.
Now we have the American GI Forum. Hey guys, hello, hello.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much for your service.
GI Forum is veterans helping veterans.
All right, now we have the Tejano Veterans Association. Say hello. Thank you for your service, ladies and gentlemen. Veterans helping veterans with Commander Jerry Acevedo.
Some of them.
All right, next up we have the National United States Armed Forces Museum.
Yes.
This first vehicle right here, Alan, the M113.
Yes. There we go. Yes. Armored personnel carrier in service in the early 60s. It was around for Vietnam. Has a crew of 2 and can carry as many as 11 additional soldiers.
All right, right behind that one, we also saw the M113. It is the M998 troop carrier equipped with basic armor and used to transport equipment, materials, and or personnel. The cargo carrier configuration was capable of transporting to 2,500 pounds.
And
Thank
this
you
is
for
the
your
heavy
service.
expanded
Yes.
mobility tactical truck, the HEMTech. Here's the Fleet Reserve Association.
We also have Seawolf Park Galveston representing the Galveston Naval Museum with an awesome boat there. We don't have it.
Oh yeah, you see the little ones walking? We'll have some youngins with cooties in a while.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, now we have the American Legion Post 52, led by Commander Miguel Navarro Jr., and Auxiliary Unit 52, led by President Linda Navarro.
American Legion does a tremendous amount in the community, including their American Legion baseball and the Boys State, Girls State programs.
Yeah, and they're one of the oldest posts and unit in Houston. Thank you for all that you do. All right, everyone, as we're waiting for the next float to come around, can I get a big hello from everyone here ready to see the rest of the floats and celebrating all of our veterans here today? Did y'all love all those armored trucks? All right, Alan, so you tell me, you are our veteran here today as we celebrate you. What has been your favorite part of the parade so far?
Well, I always enjoy the high school bands. The kids work really hard and do a good job to entertain us. And like a lot of people, I love good music.
Of course.
But, you know, I'm an Air Force type. I like airplanes, and we haven't been able to bring one down the street yet.
Okay. All right, now we're gearing up for a live interview with our Grand Marshal, Lieutenant General Larry Weich. I've been struggling with his name all day today, but we're going to get it right. Weich. There we go. Thank you so much. You gave an amazing speech earlier today at our ceremony, and just thank you so much for dedicating your time and your service to our country and here to the parade today.
Well, it's an honor. Anytime you can have the opportunity to thank the veterans for their service and sacrifice, it means a lot.
Of course, yes, sir. And also, I wanted to talk to you about your duties when you went overseas. How you served. What was that like?
It was tough, but we had a job to do. And when I was in Afghanistan, I was responsible for logistics operations and making sure our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marine had what they need when they needed it. But that was my job, and I enjoyed doing it.
And why is it so important that we still continue to just celebrate our veterans, not just on Veterans Day, but every single day? And we'll get to that in 1 second. I just want to introduce Rhodes School for the Performing Arts Drumline, Baby Sonic Boom, and the Dazzling Dance Dolls. Those little ones are just spectacular.
They're remarkable.
And I was asking Lieutenant General Larry Weich why it is so important that we continue to celebrate our veterans, not just on Veterans Day, but every single day as they transition back into the workforce.
Well, you know, the veterans sacrifice a lot for our country. And so when they return home, it is important that they know that the communities are behind them. And that means a lot to them because they want to contribute as much as they did when they were in service.
Amen to that. And you can definitely tell that the city of Houston is behind our veterans.
There's no doubt about that. The city of Houston, this community is absolutely amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us today. And thank you again for your service.
This is the DeGeorge at Union Station. It's been around for 18 years taking care of our homeless vets in town. And they've already served over 1,400 veterans over the years. This is the DeGeorge.
All right, next up we have the Crest Elementary Cheer Team from Houston Independent School District.
And they have a special cheer for our veterans.
That is just incredible. Today they would like to honor all veterans by giving a cheer in their name with a loud and proud thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know this symbol. Here comes the famous Ronald McDonald shoe, courtesy of McDonald's Houston. Local members, McDonald's owner and operator, Kimberly Elizondo, is riding along with her husband and fellow owner, Corporal Austin Elizondo, that served in Iraq. Thank you so much for your service. And they would like to say thank you and invite active military and veterans with a valid ID to visit any Houston area McDonald's restaurants today and tomorrow for a free extra value meal. And here we have the Honor Flight Houston, a nonprofit organization that honors our local veterans with a trip of a lifetime to Washington, D.C.
Sure, they started out taking World War II veterans and then Korean, and now they're taking some Vietnam veterans to Washington for a 2-day trip to see the monuments that honor them and their wars.
And joining us today are some of our local veterans escorted by the beautiful vehicles of the Northside Mustang Car Club of Houston.
Don't you wish you had one of these?
A convertible? Heck yeah, you guys are just looking fabulous. Thank you so much for your service. A well-deserved ride right there. Oh,
yeah.
There's a 67 Ford
65.
Mustang convertible right there. Wow, these are some classic cars.
I actually had a 67 Mustang when I was young.
Oh, awesome. My dad has a 67 Mustang that he's fixing up, but it's not a convertible. You guys are looking real good today. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being here with us today.
And I think, yeah, I see somebody I recognize behind all these Mustangs.
Oh, who is that, Alan?
That's the Cooties.
Oh, yes. Let's do it, Pump 10.
Pub 1011 is our local Cootie organization. They've been here for decades, and almost every day, one or more of the Cooties are in DeBakey VA Medical Center volunteering to help the veterans and to help them learn to laugh. And I believe...
Alan, I'm hearing your daughter is marching in the parade
She
today.
is. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
She's right there with the green sash.
Oh, she's wearing the green sash.
Oh yeah, that's her frog. Cooties, a lot of Cooties dress as clowns, and so Miss Kim is dressing a clown. Here's some more people giving out goodies, and let me wander over here for a second.
Alan's really showing his Veterans
We can
Day
hardly
spirit.
see this clown here, but who are you?
Alan has officially
I'm
joined the
Raggedy Ann.
parade.
Yeah, she dresses as Raggedy Ann, but this is Miss Sheila Perkins, and she is the president of all Cootie Auxiliary in Texas this year, so we're proud of her.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Come on back here, Alan.
I'm a coming.
Happy Veterans Day, you guys. Happy Veterans Day. And now we continue with the Horizon Outreach Organization. Horizon Outreach is a nonprofit organization founded by veteran Miss Katrina J. Johnson to give everyone a new start. And currently they give veterans and their families a new start through the Horizon Eagle program.
Next up is the Grace After Fire.
Yes.
And now we're seeing this next organization, Grace After Fire.
Their mission is to provide the means for women veterans to gain self-knowledge and self-renewal. It's found through ease of integration and increased access to a full spectrum of services. They do an awful lot for our lady veterans. Give them a hand.
Put those hands together, yes. All right, next is the Crest U.S. Family Health Float, a proud sponsor of this year's Houston Salutes American Heroes Health Fair.
Aren't they giving flu shots today?
They will be giving free health screenings and flu shots, Alan, to veterans until 2 p.m. today. All right, we also have Vernon and Kathy Lewis Middle School LOTC program marching for us today in this Veterans Day Parade. Give it up for them.
Yeah. They're coming fast now. Yes, this is Texas Lone Star Chapter 82nd Airborne Division. Let's hear it for 82nd Airborne Division.
Awesome. Put your hands together now. Up next, we have the Raul Izagere School for Success Army, JROTC, Panther Battalions in its 15th year and has the distinguished honor of being recognized as an honor unit with distinction.
Also, their Panther Battalion is under the direction of Captain Kerwin Trigg. Yes. Yeah. This is their...
the Izagere,
yes,
Junior
this is their
ROTC.
ROTC.
Kids who are proud to serve as teenagers.
Now these kids are committed and proud to serve. At such a young age to get into the Junior ROTC, you just got to give it up for them. That takes a lot of discipline, early hours, and strategic planning to learn all of their their moves with their rifles and just everything. Thank you for committing at such a young age.
Takes a lot of practice to be good at drill.
It really does. All right, so continuing on here, our next vehicle includes veterans from the Houston Parks and Recreation Department.
Houston Parks and Recreation are senior veterans who are participating in various activities and programs and continue to provide community service to others in various ways. There they are.
All right,
proudly.
and coming up next, coming through now is the Houston Public Works Department. City of Houston veterans continuing to serve their country. Thank you. Give them a big wave and some hand claps, you guys.
Yeah, let them hear that you like them.
All right, as we're now waiting, we can see coming around the corner, here comes a living symbol of the American spirit, the Wells Fargo Stagecoach.
Wells Fargo stagecoaches traveled at an average of 5 miles per hour and stopped every 45 to 50 miles for meals, which usually consisted of rough beef, beans, greasy potatoes, and an occasional dried up apple pie with coffee strong enough to float a mule shoe.
Well, those coaches could hold 9 people with 9 more sitting on the roof. Hard to imagine in today's world. Today, the Wells Fargo Stagecoach rolls through Houston for our Veterans Day Parade, loud and proud. Let's give them a warm welcome. Thousands of Wells Fargo men and women have served our country in war and peace.
Young Americans Overseas has the first veteran support living community in Beaumont.
All right, next up we have William P. Clements High School Navy JROTC.
Clements Clements High School has the oldest Navy ROTC in Fort Bend County, consisting of over 100 cadets, and serving their school and community through multiple volunteer service activities while teaching leadership, honor, and self-discipline.
Yeah, we were just mentioning to commit to something at such a young age that takes an incredible amount of courage and responsibility. And they are under the leadership of Captain Michael Carambas and Chief Jason Gorshish.
And they're commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Commander Cameron Russell.
All right, up now, the Westside High School 22nd Army JROTC Battalion.
Oh, and now we have some fun. This is the San Jacinto Corvette Club.
Uh-oh, I can see some pretty awesome cars coming around the corner.
This vehicle is a 1954.
All right, so right here in front of our booth, the vehicle is a 1954 Marine Corps Forward Observer Jeep used in the Vietnam War. And now we're going to the San Jacinto Corvette Club. Put your hands together for these amazing veterans riding in style today. Now, the San Jacinto Corvette Club is a social organization formed for the purpose of gaining information on exchanging ideas about, hosting, or sponsoring Corvette-oriented activities and events for the mutual enjoyment of America's sports car. And what is that, Alan?
Corvette?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, you got it. Which one is your favorite today in this line, beautiful line of cars?
You know, I kind of like the silver one here coming up.
Oh, yeah. Who agrees with Alan that
Right
the
back.
silver one is the best car? Well, they're all great cars, but it's pretty.
It is.
Okay, so following behind the Corvette Club, we have Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers proudly sports our veterans while serving up quality chicken finger meals through Houston. Have you ever had Raising Cane's, Alan?
Don't think I have. I don't think there's one close to me.
They have an amazing dipping sauce. So for
Do
all
they?
of you guys out there today, you got to try their dipping sauce. Or who knows what I'm talking about? Put your hands together. Yeah, see, okay, I see some hands going together. Okay, and right now we have the University of Houston downtown, Houston's premier urban university. It's home to more than 500 veterans from all branches of the U.S. military.
The University of Houston's downtown's Veteran Service Office assists veterans with everything they need to begin a journey toward a college degree.
All right, now, Alan, here we have the 6th Cavalry Historical Association.
Oh, and more good
Put your
vehicles.
hands together for these
There's a Jeep.
amazing veterans. It's a non-political, non-profit organization dedicated to preserving the memory of our nation's veterans by restoring and exhibiting these wheeled warriors of the military conflict.
Now they're no longer engaged in official military service, no longer slugging the way across battlefields or in harm's way, and no longer assigned to the motor pools. Some are far-flung outposts.
All right, so now it looks like we have the French Veterans of Texas coming around the corner. The French Veterans of Texas is an organization of retired French or American militaries who have served in the French conflicts, currently residing in the state of Texas.
Here we go. some of the members received the French or American awards for their expertise in nuclear armament, international telecommunications, high-level science, education, and research.
All right, so now, Alan, it looks like we have the Divas in Boots.
There you go. Divas in Boots is a nonprofit organization aimed at serving the community and other veterans. They are female veterans comprised of Air Force, Army, and Texas Air National Guard.
Yes, put your hands together. They have many programs aimed at mentoring and serving young men and women throughout Houston. All right, so now it looks like we have Gringos coming around the corner.
No, okay. Yeah, good place to eat. We like them a lot.
And they're waving
and we also,
you.
there we go. We also have the DeBakey VA Medical Center, Voluntary Services.
Yeah, so Michael E. DeBakey VA Medical Center. There we go. The volunteers help supplement programs and services to veterans to help make their hospital stay more enjoyable.
Do you know that they have volunteers, 469 volunteers, do almost 9,700 hours a year in regular volunteer service at DeBakey VA Medical Center. Altogether, that's 106,000 hours of volunteer service at DeBakey.
All right, and we also have a local group of Special Forces veterans riding in a troop carrier and vintage Jeep.
Here they come.
This is the Special Forces Association, Chapter 39.
So they have a deuce and a half and a Humvee.
It looks like we have several veterans riding along in this huge tank. Thank you for all that you do in your service to America.
And there's a four-legged veteran in the corner.
The Mission Continues is up next. They work to empower veterans who are adjusting to life at home to find purpose through community impact.
Yes, the mission continues. They deploy veterans on new missions in their communities to inspire future generations to serve.
All right, now our next float is the Texas Army. They're rocking their historic uniforms. The Texas Army was reactivated in 1969 by Governor Preston Smith to serve as the ceremonial army of the state of Texas and to perpetuate and honor the memory of the early Texas Patriots. Put your hands together for these fine young men.
U.S. Army Support Command. Yes. No, that's this.
Okay, now this one looks like it's the Veterans Retreat.
It's right. This is right.
Representing U.S. Army Veterans Support Command, United Nations Volunteers Reserve, USA Volunteers Support Command, and Veterans Retreat on Mount Houston.
And they've got several floats for us here coming by.
All right, now it looks like coming up we have the Gathering of Eagles, American Veterans of All Wars.
This exists to instill patriotism and love to the country of American and American youth.
ABC13 truck is just at the corner. HCC.
All right, and up next, this float is brought to us by Houston Community College.
The float is built and decorated to honor all our local veterans.
That looks like it took a lot of work there, Alan.
It is a lot of work, and it looks good.
I'm going to have Willie stop for a minute, okay?
trying to find it on this one. Okay. Walk it by yourself. They are jamming on the HCC float.
They're having a
Come
lot of
on,
fun.
veterans, let me see your dance moves. Alan, do you have any dance moves I don't know about?
Not that you want to see.
Of course I want to see it. All right. And this next float right here is the official ABC13 Boss F-250 truck. The Veterans Day Parade is the debut of our very own ABC13 Boss F-250 truck. ABC is committed to news and our community, and we are your news and community leader.
That looks good. Do I get a ride in it?
Heck yeah, Alan. We're
All
going
right.
to take a ride in
Let's
this
do it.
ABC13 Boss truck. Man, does that look good. Ladies and
That does
gentlemen,
look
put
good.
your hands together for the ABC13 Boss truck.
We're out again.
All right, next is the Semper Fi #3 Memorial Honor Detail, honoring those who serve with honor. This exclusive Marine Corps honor detail is committed to provide military veterans of honorable service full military honors with dignity and professionalism at their interment.
You know, Chelsea, this is one of several groups that people don't know about, but they go to the National Cemetery here in Houston and provide final honors for our veterans, and all of them need to be respected and appreciated.
That is just incredible. All right, so now it looks like we have the Harris County Sheriff's Office float coming around the corner.
They have several vehicles.
Precinct 1 Constable Al Rosen.
Precinct 1 Constable Al Rosen.
That's him waving.
He's waving to all of us here at the parade.
Hi, Constable Rosen.
Hi, Constable Rosen. Woo!
Precinct 1.
We are doing fabulous. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
They use that for high water rescues during Harvey.
Now, this vehicle we see right in front of us, they use this for high water rescues during Hurricane Harvey.
They saved a lot of people with these vehicles.
Saving a lot of lives using these vehicles for those high water rescues.
So these vehicles are used. That's Harris County Sheriff's Department.
All right, following behind these vehicles is the Harris County Sheriff's Office float, led by Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez. Put your hands together. Wave at our sheriff right there, Ed Gonzalez. Hello, Sheriff. It's not. Where is he?
No.
All right, next up, the Metropolitan Transit Authority.
120. Yes, this is Metro.
These are the Metro's specialty vehicles from their high water fleet used during local emergency events to assist the community as well.
We saw them in action during Harvey.
These are the vehicles that we saw in action during Hurricane Harvey.
USO. USO.
Hello, hello, wave hi. Want to start?
Now we have the USO. For 75 years, the USO has been the nation's leading organizations to serve the men and women in the United States military and their families throughout time in uniform and throughout the world.
So from the moment they join through their assignments and deployments, and as they transition back to their communities, the USO is always by their side.
USO Houston strengthens Americans' military service members by keeping them connected with their families, home, and country throughout their service in the nation.
And take a look, Alan, closing out this year's parade, we have the Houston Fire Department.
And they have a big ladder truck, Tower 6. Tower 6 coming our way.
The Houston Fire Department is happy to support the Veterans Day Parade yet again this year. Thank you so much for your dedicated time and service to the city of Houston and for all the veterans who are on board. Many of the members have proudly served in the military, and they enjoy participating each and every year.
And there's one of the high water rescue vehicles from the fire department.
And we have Councilmember Boykins on board. Hello, Councilmember Boykins. Hello, hello, hi. And Councilmember Travis right there,
let's
sir.
not forget Travis. All right, and of course, always ending up the parade, we have our Houston police with some of their vehicles, and typically in just a minute coming around the corner, you'll see the street sweepers getting the street ready for service again.
All righty, well, Alan, we just wrapped up the 2018 parade, the American Heroes Parade.
Oh, I was having fun. Can we do it again?
I know, that was just so much fun. The annual Houston Salutes American Heroes Veterans Day celebration has officially concluded today on this Sunday, Veterans Day, and we'd just like to thank everyone who came out to participate and honor and lift up our veterans just like Alan right here. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you do and how you continue to serve our beautiful country.
Well, thanks to all the veterans from all the services that serve our country and continue to serve our country.
Amen to that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching on ABC13.com. We're going to wrap things up here now, and thank you for having us today here at the parade. Thank you, Alan, for being here with me, helping me through
it. Was fun. This is the extra information I got on
You were so much fun. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Oh, yeah, I saw you referencing
469 regular scheduled volunteers, 96,000
That's incredible.
another there she goes. Another 8,500 hours of work is done by casual volunteers. So you can take this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Take some coffee with you.